Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nothing But Games podcast. I'm your host, Matt, and I'm joined by Mike and Marcus.
Hey.
Don't be surprised if I use the first intro.
Nice. You should use the first intro.
I
It was
probably
much better.
I
Why?
probably will.
Why?
Because why not?
Why do you do this to me?
I'm the per usual host. The per usual.
Sounds about right, yeah. It's me speaking. Mm-hmm.
So
I'm living life to the fullest.
to the fullest. I love living life to the... Wow, I can't speak.
You're even worse than I am.
Oh my god. You know what's worse, your eye or your mouth?
Let's take both.
Mike's eye is fucked up.
Yeah. I'm currently, like, dying on the inside. And the outside.
Perfect.
You should post your eye to Instagram
Maybe I will.
or Snapchat.
Can you imagine my one picture of my face? It'd be great.
No, I don't know, just up the eye.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. Because my eye's on my face. If you
But no, it's zoomed in.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, the entire... Like, I'll probably even do it sideways, so it's nice and clear.
The rear camera, I'll take it for you.
Of course, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
You're a real doll to do that for me. Thank
Thanks.
you.
So what's up? How's it going?
Not much, you know. Working hard, hardly working.
This
Yeah.
is the last show.
Of the
Ever.
year of 2017.
Yeah. Episode 31.
Episode 31.
We can drink
Well,
and drive.
that happened a few episodes ago, sir. We had a discussion last week. We can't have the same discussion every week, sir.
The same discussion?
Discussion.
Discussion? What's wrong with discussion?
What's wrong with this? Good. It's gonna be legal. It's gonna be legal next week.
It is, actually. They made it legal.
Is it next week?
No, not next week. It's like next July or something like that. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here in Canada land, you could just
Well, it's
fucking
not Canada. It's provincial. But
420.
It's 420 all year round.
you know, I handed in my exam today on exactly 4:20. Time was 4:20.
Oh, yeah?
I thought that was a funny story.
It's just one of those things, like you look at the time and then those numbers are just ingrained in your head.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the time, it's at 4:20, 11:11. Yeah.
That's
I
pretty.
know
I was
Matthew
waiting.
wants to-
Was waiting for more, but yeah, it's fine.
It is fine.
We're gonna mix it up and just spice it up. This
666.
Jeez. Yeah, because those numbers exist. Same.
It's like 706. That's like 666.
What's wrong with 706? Keep
It's
going up.
666 if you like think about you carry the one.
Stop
and shit.
talking.
Okay.
Perfect.
So Matt, what's on schedule for today?
We're gonna
Oh
mix
my
it up.
God.
We're gonna mix it up this holiday season. This holiday
We're going to
period.
hear those sleigh bells ringing.
Ring
ding,
ding ding
ding.
ding.
The fuck was that?
My mom has those like those things where you press it and like the little things will start singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. And I just
Or
copied
what are
it.
they, like elves?
They're snowmen
Snowmen?
or snow women,
boys?
depending on.
Snow boys and gals.
Yes.
So we're gonna mix it up. Marcus, what have you played this week?
Oh, we're doing
Wow.
this first?
Yes,
Yeah.
He just threw me a
Seeing as
curveball.
nothing's done.
But
Or
I
no,
caught it.
there's like no news, so.
Yeah, just
We
like,
got, because all like the big stuff that happened was either last weekend of like, because they try and get everything else. So it's like, here's everything else you want that we want to tell you for the year. Because then we're going to go because we have vacations and stuff.
everybody just disappears and like the news feeds just like disappear.
GG.
There's a lot of baseball news feeds. We'll talk about that.
Nope.
Shut.
Marcus, what
Are
have you
they
played this
bringing
week?
back Nicktoons MLB?
No,
I
unfortunately.
loved that.
Bro, can we get a Space Jam game? Like,
There definitely has been one.
I just want like a one this year for like the Xbox One,
They-
PS4,
I
Switch,
put
and
the
PC.
chance of that happening at 1 to
Mike,
1
what's
million.
Mike? Hold on. How do Mike knows what Space Jam is?
Yeah, do you know what
It's
Space Jam is?
it's the movie where Michael Jordan and his team of like the Looney Tunes, they fight against the monster guys, and they were losing like something 60-0 at halftime, and then they came back and won the
They're
game.
the Monstars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name one Looney Tune.
Oh, come on.
I can't.
You serious?
Off the top of my head, no.
What about Mr. Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, there's one.
What about Mr. Porky Pig?
Yep.
You are kind of like Porky Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your eye kind of looks like Porky Pig right now.
See, they're the one of like
Daffy Duck.
Like I knew though these characters obviously. It's
The
just
Roadrunner.
Like, they didn't
Yosemite
put it
Sam.
together. I'm just a
The
dumb
Tasmanian
guy overall.
Devil.
Michigan J. Frog.
Wile E. Coyote.
Whoa, he got one.
Yes. I never watched that show as a kid. Shocking.
What? Why?
I know.
It was great.
I know.
It's still
Remember,
great.
4 sisters, so they controlled the remote control, and they did not want to watch that.
Matt's dog is just going like insane outside.
That's okay. Can't
I
hear
don't
it
know what's
anyway.
going on.
Guaranteed to hear it. All right.
Maybe you can. Never know.
Marcus, what have you played this week?
So let's
Speak.
talk more about Looney. And I'm saying, well, Mike and I both played Breath of the Wild's DLC. Matt,
Yes,
no,
that's
Matt
true.
hasn't even beat the game, so
Right,
he
that's
can't even
true.
play it if he wanted.
No, you can. You don't
You
have to
can't?
beat
I
the
thought you
game.
needed all four divine
Four
beasts.
divine beasts. Yes, for all 4 divine beasts.
Oh,
right?
you do?
The only thing I haven't done
Is the castle.
is Kill Ganon, and it's just like the game resets you to before you killed Ganon anyway. So I'm literally in negative rush. To
Yeah, but
fucking
if you
do it.
save right before you do it, you literally don't lose any progress at all. So I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
If you, like I saved right before I entered the Sanctum, which is
Yeah.
the final boss area. And
No, I mean
it
like
didn't
the
reset
game.
me or anything.
No, like the game throws you back into your world. Like when you go kill Ganon and like beat the game, quote unquote,
Yeah.
it just throws you back into the spot
Right.
before you killed Ganon.
So what every game does ever.
Yeah, that's why I'm in no rush to just go do it. Like
Right.
I don't care for it. Right? It's like whatever. I mean, I'll just go do it. I'll probably like play the first DLC, like collect all the stuff, play the second DLC because I haven't started yet, and then probably go kill Ganon with all the OP stuff. You know?
Mike, we both beat it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How was that?
That'll probably be what we talk about most on here.
Yeah, let's talk about that a bit, Marcus. So like we were playing Overwatch the other day, and we were actually talking about it a bit before Marcus's Wi-Fi completely cut out. He
Oh,
had
that was great.
dipped. Yeah,
Wi-Fi
but like,
gone, PS4 to update,
yeah,
2017.
yeah. I was sitting there waiting for this guy for like 10 years. But anyways, besides the point. So I mentioned to Marcus how like at the beginning I wasn't a fan of, and I don't know if you know Marcus or not Marcus. I'm talking about Matt.
I know the beginning is you go to the
Yeah, you go to the Shrine of Resurrection.
You get your menorah thing.
No, it's called the One Hit Obliterator. Isn't that a sick name? Like,
No.
One Hit Obliterator. Anyways, so yeah, what this weapon does is it reduces your hearts to a quarter.
Yeah, I know.
So you're stuck at a quarter, but every time you use it, they die instantly.
Yeah.
But you can only use it twice in like, I don't know, like a certain amount of time. I
Yeah.
don't remember what the time it was. Anyway, so then you have to go around the Great Plateau and kill like all the enemies in each base. So there's 4 bases. And then once you do that, you unlock a shrine and then you go to the shrine.
Do you have to do that though?
Yeah, you have to.
No. So what I'm saying is, can you grab it and then like go murder something?
No.
You can't leave the Great Plateau after.
No, you can't. If you leave the Great Plateau, you lose the weapon and the trial ends. The trial is to do the 4 things without.
All right.
You don't get the weapon at the end of the game. Like that's
No, I
just
know.
a one-time thing. Yeah, and I was not a fan of that series. I don't know what your thoughts, Marcus, but like I thought it was like unnecessarily artificially difficult. Like, because basically what I had to do was I just like would find one enemy, you know, lure him over with like throwing shit or something to get his attention, and then I'd go in there and do the like one-hit thing. I don't remember what it's called, but like one-hit thing where you take him out.
You smack them.
Yeah, and then I
The
do
sneak strike.
Yes, that boy. And then I basically did that like with every enemy. It was just kind of boring. Like I'm not a huge fan of the stealth in that game. Like I mean, I love this. Like certain areas are great. Like I don't remember the Yiga clan area.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
The one
good.
that
That was
you
a
do
great
again?
stealth. Yeah, but
Oh.
not really. I just ran
Oh,
into
yeah,
my
yeah, the
the
second
original
part.
one in the original
Yeah,
game. Yeah. That one I loved. Like I don't know. I don't like the stealth element of it. Like the way they did it here, where you once you get caught, like it's over. You're gonna die eventually. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it, and it was even worse because when you went to the shrines after you kill each base, like you still had to equip the weapon, so you couldn't unequip it. So if you fell into like water or something, not water, but like lava or something, you died. Like you'd have to do the shrine all over again. Like I don't know if this was a problem with you for anything.
I didn't find them that difficult. But
There was one shrine in particular that I kept making the same mistake over and over again, and I do the same, and it was right at the end of the shrine too. So I had to redo the shrine like 3 times, and like I was very annoyed by that.
yeah,
So
but-
not a fan of that section.
You're bad at games, and I'm good, but then otherwise,
Mike's a fake gamer boy.
no.
Fake, fight me.
I didn't. I died a couple times, like mainly to like the keys, the bats.
Yeah, and
Those
isn't that
were just
annoying?
It was like 3 times, and then a couple in like the first shrine I went in, like the cold area. I forget. It was the dark one.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I never
So-
died in that one. I was scared the whole time.
So the one thing that it kind of felt like a cop out was they kind of probably wanted to go back to how you felt when you first played the game, of how you were
Yeah.
stripped of everything, you were naked, and you were like fighting with a branch. But instead, they did this like because you have to have you're pretty leveled up by this part when you start this mission. So that's why they pretty much gave you only like a quarter of a heart to go through, and I felt like it was a bit of a cop out like solution to get you to be like lower leveled or
Yeah.
lower like. They didn't really include any new enemies or anything.
Yeah,
or
they
any
just, yeah, I mentioned this before. It's artificial difficulty. Right?
Yeah.
It's not natural difficulty in the game. It's them making the game difficult intentionally. And I'm not a fan of that.
that didn't bother me too much. Because the shrine, what essentially this DLC is pretty much like what 12 or like 16 shrines or whatever.
Yeah, 16. I think.
So it's like pretty much 16 shrines. Are pretty much probably gonna spoil this. It's not. It won't spoil stories or anything. So
The story wasn't not even relevant.
Other than that, like, you get those 4 things, and then after 4 other like shrine type things pop out in the main 4 regions of the map. Yeah. So, and once you go there, you kind of have like 3 different. There comes like 3 different photos of the map that you have to look for, and like you have to do a specific challenge, and a shrine will pop up there, giving you 12 more shrines. Find that Toucan Sam. Cass. Yeah. He's there playing his accordion.
Yeah. This sounds super tedious and like...
It's the same thing like 4 times.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. It was a little tedious like the 3rd or 4th time, but like I still...
The shrines are good, but they're just more shrines. It's not something I haven't done before. The thing that bothered me the most was after you complete like after you find where the 3 locations in the photos are, you go back to the Divine Beast in the region that you're in, and you have to fight those dumb Ganon bosses again inside of it. But the way that they mix it up is that you're given only the equipment that like the champion would have had. So you're given, like, say a camel, whichever one that was. Mm-hmm. You're given like the shield, the scimitar sword or whatever, and then that armor to that area. So the bosses were easy enough in the main game. It makes it kind of slightly difficult. If anything, I wish this is what they would have done in the main version of the game, because when you fight those, you're just so well equipped that they're a joke. And in here, they're a bit more challenging. Not even that much, really. The bosses aren't that hard to begin with.
Yeah. The only one I found difficult was the Water Blight one. I don't know if you had trouble with it.
You're just getting like a bunch of arrows.
Yeah, and like I died a couple times. It took me a couple times. But the other 3, like I did it in no problem at all. And I was just kind of like, it was very annoying, and like I didn't have fun. Like I agree with you. Like that was definitely the worst part of the DLC for me. Like it was just unnecessary. Like, I don't know why they even bothered including that.
Mm-hmm. And then how about story-wise? Like, did it fit, or was it just like whatever? Or?
Like more memories, really.
Yeah, it's just really? Memories. There were a couple of really cool ones that I enjoyed. Like the Rivali one was pretty cool. The last one at the end I thought was pretty cool. But like, I know like when they announced story DLC, everybody went crazy and thinking it was going to be something like maybe post-game scene, or maybe like an in-depth look at Link 100 years ago. Everybody had these theories, and it ended up being none of that. And it was kind of disappointing. But then again, it wasn't Nintendo's fault that it was disappointing.
I think
how is it that
because they never set those expectations. It is story DLC. By definition, it's story DLC. They never said it was going to be anything cool like that, but we just had those expectations and they fell flat. Not Nintendo's fault, but they definitely could have done something way better with the story than this. I think Breath of the Wild as a whole, the story was kind of disappointing. It has a lot of like, very generic like,
it's always been generic in Zelda.
Yes, but no, like Skyward Sword was a lot more in depth.
Oh, I'm in the sky. There you go.
No. What? I'm not going to talk
realistically,
about this.
hang on.
Look at my big duck pelican.
But like Skyward Sword introduced a whole bunch of things with like a new goddess, Hylia. It introduced the sacred realm where you fight the Watchers. Like I think Skyward Sword did a lot more.
Old
Impa, sure. And a lot more like
you
lore story-wise.
You fight that big dude and you attack his toenails.
Yes.
I think honestly, like it is. It's not so much as like our expectation of it. I think it is just like, this DLC came out, it was only $30, and it's just like they didn't care too much.
The one thing that I'm like kind of peeved about is that I had to pay for both of them at once. Yeah. I would have rather just like to pay for this one alone because I don't care about the Trial of the Sword or anything. I didn't buy it until it came out last week.
The first DLC was not worth $15. The second DLC, I haven't played it. That's a $15 DLC.
You're asking the wrong guy. I'm the Zelda guy. Yes,
Marcus.
Like, do I think it's worth?
Yeah.
To me, I think they're both worth what they're asking for. It's just I would have rather had them make them separate.
Yeah.
Because the first one, even the first one, it's like you shouldn't be putting this hard mode behind a paywall. First of all,
the discussion before.
I feel like that's kind of stupid, but. If you take that out of it, you're given the Trial of the Sword, which is like the horde kind of like going through different stages when you're stripped away, and then you just have to keep getting
that's pretty. It's a pretty expansive mode, but like if it's not for you, it's not for you. So
and it's pretty much like they kind of disguise these like and you get all these masks, but we're just gonna make you go look for them. I feel like it could have been better if. A, if they straight up gave them to you, or B, if they made the missions better, then go look at this book, find out what the hell they're talking about, and then...
If there was actual, like, story and lore that wasn't embedded in, like, reading... You know how some, like, for example, you find something and it gives you, like, a description, like in Wolfenstein, for example. If you don't read it, you miss all of it, right? So, I mean, if Nintendo gave you these things where it's like... they gave you, it's like, oh, go find this, and then they gave you like a cutscene and some backstory and like actually something
the item or whatever.
worth looking for, right? I mean,
I agree. Like Nintendo in this Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, they really like kind of.
The main game was fantastic.
Yeah,
and then
the story
DLC,
they put in the back burner. They focused way more on the gameplay, which definitely was worth it. I mean, I love Breath of the Wild, favorite game of all time, but like there definitely was something there with the story and the lore of Zelda, which is probably like, in my opinion, the best lore of any video game series. I know you guys both looked at me like that, but that's my opinion. I'm definitely wrong on that, but I don't give a fuck. It's amazing. Anyways,
I don't know. I think they just missed out on an opportunity.
Suicide Squad has a better narrative than any Zelda.
Have you never read Hyrule Historia? Like I
haven't.
wow, shit, sorry. When that book came out, like I spent like months reading it and just deciphering everything I had to say because like I find it so cool. Everything.
Other than that, like there's still more for the like second expansion. The after you beat the bosses again, you're pretty much you go back to the Shrine of Resurrection and then you have that. What they call a divine beast, but isn't really a divine beast.
It's basically a new dungeon, which is what they said was going to be in it, and it was really cool. I enjoyed the dungeon. I thought it was pretty cool.
It was okay. Like, the divine beasts are easy anyways. Like, they were always easy in the main game, and it's still easy here. The one thing that I did like was the final boss. It was the one time where the game actually had a good boss and something different.
I don't think we should spoil that, so we're not going to say it. You don't think? No? Especially not for this guy. I don't know. Wow.
Realistically, it's one of those things where I'm going to play it eventually at one point, and then.
When I am for you, it's for the viewers. Too.
No, I know.
But it's actually something better than just like the dumb like wind blight Ganon, water Ganon, fire Ganon, air Ganon, like the Avatar Ganon.
Yeah, it was a really cool final boss fight, or not final.
When the world needed him most, he disappeared.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that for sure.
But yeah, I was like you were saying, they didn't say what to expect, so it's up to what you as a fan wanted. And what, like how you were hyping yourself up for this. Personally, I thought it was. They said story DLC. I was expecting like an actual big mission or something.
Yeah.
In terms of like getting to a divine beast, rather than here do like a bunch of like mini side quests.
And they hyped up the champions really like a lot, and it's just like, does it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're cool characters, but like, yeah, they're definitely like overhyped for what it was.
And then like when you finish everything, then you get that motorcycle, the Master Cycle Zero. Yeah. That's okay for what it is. It doesn't. It feels like it was tacked on at the end. It feels more like something that you would have had in a mod than because the game wasn't built to have that in it. There's no specific objectives or anything. I felt like it would have been better maybe if they would incorporated that into the DLC and you had to use the cycle.
Yeah, but that's something that like else I was gonna say because like I think if you compare this DLC to like the Horizon DLC that just came out, I think Horizon did it way better.
It did.
I think what Zelda should have done is did what Horizon did. Like get a whole new area, whole new map you've never been to, add new collectibles, add new whatever, and just say, hey, go explore it. And that's what they should have done. And giving you the Master Cycle either at the beginning or maybe halfway through, but like either way. Let you explore something new with the
because even when you finish everything, it's like there's this big like unveiling that's going to happen, and then it's just you get that motorcycle, and it's like, well, we already knew this, like you'd have to, like you already know by like deductive reasoning that you're going to get this because it's the one thing that you've seen that you haven't played.
Yeah, they made that choice to spoil at the beginning, I guess, to get people to play it.
I feel like that would have made me even actually like it a bit more if they hadn't said. Anything
for sure. Because like the second you already knew it existed, it kind of made it less. What's this?
And since after I already knew, I was like, oh shit, that looks so cool. And then I started playing with him, like, well, I don't really have anything else to do. It doesn't control all that well.
I probably did the same thing you did.
Feed it apples in order to make it.
You do.
In order to fuel it.
You're kidding.
You feed it monster parts. It gives it way more fuel.
Salt.
But like still,
feed
it's pretty
it
dumb.
beetle. Opal.
You probably did what I did. You drove around for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and you're like, okay, that's it, done, enough for me.
All right. So I'm gonna just stop myself now. I don't know. It's just they could have done more and they didn't. I mean, it's just the whole thing of like you drive this thing around in an empty world because you've done everything at this point, right? It's not empty per se.
It's
just
a lot of
like
Korok seeds to find, sir. I'm 655 right now.
The shrines are still good. Some of the best shrines in the game. They put in this DLC, but still.
Yeah,
I would have liked something more than just shrines, which is essentially and redoing boss battles that I didn't like in the first place.
Agreed, 100% agree. Before we move on from Zelda, I think it's probably true that this is going to be the last bit of DLC for Breath of the Wild. So that means that game is basically, for all intents and purposes, done.
Well, they already came out with the Explorer Edition or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but
it comes with
not
a
really
map.
expansion of the game.
No. It's like the complete edition.
Yeah.
So it comes with the map and stuff.
It doesn't come with the
It's
DLC though.
They
Still.
could have more. I don't know, maybe they could do like what they did with
might.
Xenoblade and like do promotional quests.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying, like, I think for the most part, this game is, as is, and it's probably done.
I think after this they should just stop. They should focus on other developments.
Shut your mouth.
For now, relax, and then come out with a new Zelda. What, 3 years from
Well,
now?
it took a long time between this and
It took
Skyward
them.
Sword.
It took them 5 years to do
And
Skyward Sword.
are they
6
just
years
gonna-
for this game.
Are they just going to use this again? Like use this engine again, or use this style of Zelda again? I feel like they should. What they should and probably will do is do a top-down one.
Yeah,
Like, because I don't think they're just going to abandon that idea, even if whether it's a remake or a new one. Because I like those kinds of Zeldas better personally, so it's what I would like. But also, I don't think they want to abandon that and not give the Zelda fan who likes the classic styles nothing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, so they should stop Breath of the Wild. They should focus their resources on other things. So, for example, the new Pokemon RPG that they
Well, that's
announced.
not
developed by them,
I'm just like, fuck me. I fucked up royally. Fucking.
that was great.
that?
That was me squeaking with the chair.
All right, moving on.
He just took a huge breath in. He like transformed into Kirby.
Yeah, sounds about right. No, they should chill, they should relax, stop with the Breath of the Wild, and then focus on bringing things together. Okay, like Marcus said, I'm gonna stop talking now because I just royally fucked
It's not.
up.
Yeah, it's not Nintendo's style to really like duplicate on Zelda like styles or engines. Like they haven't done that since Zelda Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I don't really see them doing it now, and that was mainly just to get another game out on the N64.
What about Wind Waker, Triforce Heroes, and
Don't speak of that.
No, I'm
blasphemy.
saying wasn't Triforce Heroes in like the
Link to the Past.
Link Between
Or
Worlds?
Link to-
kind of
yeah,
engine?
that was
Yeah,
the
oh
same
for sure,
engine.
but like that's not a Zelda game. It doesn't count. That was a side project. I don't even think it was made by Nintendo.
Some may say it's the best Zelda game.
And those people will die.
We'll all die eventually.
That's true. They will die sooner than the rest of us.
I don't think
I
that's
will
true.
personally handle that. Anyways,
I rebought Ultimate Marvel. I bought Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm
Nice.
playing that.
cool story, bro.
It's on sale, like half off on PSN. Yeah, it's a good holiday sale. Hit that up. It reminded me because I played the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite free weekend last week. I'm like, man, this is just disappointing on all levels. Oh, but yeah, Disney bought Fox now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
official.
goodness.
So maybe
Wait, so-
X-Men can come back. So
So does this mean like they can add them to the MCU now?
yeah, and the Simpsons and everything.
Nice. I will keep
Yo, can we get Homer in the freaking?
fighting Thanos.
It's called Lego Dimensions,
But-
but no one played
But
it.
my question to you is this like soon enough that they can throw them into the part 2?
No,
of Infinity
apparently
War?
it'll still take at least like another year and a half before Disney gets
Well,
everything.
honestly, this is pretty smart for them because now they can have like for Phase
But
4 all the new characters at once. Like
I still,
Cap and
what's still good is because Disney couldn't just put them in the movies because that was with Fox. However, they could put them in games and whatnot. It's just they didn't want to because they didn't want to advertise characters that they didn't own in the movies, which is the main thing that they've been pushing.
Right.
So, if they want to redo something with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they could put the X-Men in again, or with Lego Marvel Superheroes, or any other game because they have the whole Marvel games thing going now.
Right.
You can get an X-Men. You can get X-Men in there.
Marcus is excited.
Because I like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, man, it feels good to play as Wolverine,
Does it?
Deadpool, X-23, Magneto, Storm, the
Storm.
Phoenix. And even the Capcom, like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is so weird. Even the Capcom roster isn't that good. And I know the game's not all about the roster, but it's like so many things went wrong with the roster, the art style, the way like the Infinity,
collector's edition.
Infinity Stone, the Easter eggs.
Jeez, they were literal Easter eggs.
I almost bought that. I was so hyped for the game, I almost bought that, but then I waited. I'm like, thank God I waited.
Yeah. Good
So
choice.
I opened it up. I physically saw it in person. Mike, I kid you not. You know when you open up a Kinder Surprise egg and you can you break it apart so nicely that you have that half. It's like somebody took one of those plastic Easter eggs you buy from you buy for Easter, and they just they cut it vertically, and they just put the half and then glued it onto like styrofoam.
That's
You
some
couldn't even
great
take
evidence.
them out.
No, you couldn't. They glued it down.
Like,
Oh,
man, so many
it was
questions.
such a disaster.
Why? Just why? Just why?
Ugh. Nope. Anything else? You playing anything else?
I did a lot of Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Winter Wonderland.
Yes, that came out.
We played Yeti Hunter. Well, I played Yeti
How was
Hunter.
that?
I tried it too.
It's not the best. It's better than May's Snowball Offensive.
I disagree. I disagree with you wholeheartedly. I think this is, like, the Snow Offensive is better. Like, I didn't have any fun playing that game. Even as, like, I played both sides, and, like, as the hunter, you're just kind of, like, running around the map looking for something. And most of the time, you can't even find them, because, like, Winston's
You're
just
pretty
jumping
much
around.
yeah. You're May, and you're like there's a Winston going around collecting like 6 different T-bone steaks in order to turn into his ultimate.
This is true.
And then he goes, he has to try and kill the maze, and the maze has to try and kill him. But he's got like he has like 10,000 health, I think.
Yeah.
And whenever May gets her ultimate turns into a Junkrat trap.
Yeah. So
That
you can
way-
put it on the
yeah.
meat, on the meat, so that when Winston comes to get it, he gets trapped there, and you can ask him, I'll shoot him.
It's whatever. It doesn't feel like any skewed towards any kind of team. I've played games where the maze absolutely destroy the Winston, and then one where the Winston like destroys the maze. I feel like it's just depending on the player, which is good. Unlike Snowball Offensive, which is you start off and then all your teammates just want to like block you in the room that you start in, and then everyone just
Like,
snowballs.
that's where all the trolls go, man. That game's amazing.
the
because of
arcade, yeah, that's what it's meant for.
that. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. A lot
But
of
the
Overwatch.
skins look cool.
do.
I like the Roadhog skin. The Roadhog skin is cool. The Junkrat.
Yeah, the beach one. I got that one.
and
I
the
like
beach.
it.
But the one thing I really want is the Orisa emote where she opens up a dog.
Yeah.
That sounded weird. She opens up a present and there's a dog inside.
Yeah, it's really weird to watch. Like the first
She
day that
opens
it,
up a dog.
I got the Anna Owl one though.
what did
It
you?
was nice.
Yeah, that's the somber one.
Yeah, I'm
Somber one kind of looks weird.
Yeah, I don't really know what they were going for
Ice
there.
Queen.
Ice,
She's like an elf.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Yeah, the Hanzo one's pretty cool
Overwatch.
too. Yeah, I'm playing a lot more Overwatch, man. That game's so good. Could we just like have a moment of silence for Overwatch?
Why
The
did it
Overwatch.
die?
You know what? This looks like a combination between Hanzo and Soldier 76.
It's just casual Hanzo.
I'm just daddy.
Look at that
76.
water bottle on the side, though. You gotta stay hydrated.
It's all sake.
Nice.
Wait, is he on a? Wait,
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Because
but it's
Australia.
also summer
Yeah, I
in
get it.
Australia.
Get
so.
it, get it.
what the fuck?
He's
He's
an
on-
ice fish.
Isn't that
He's a
amazing?
walrus.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I love the arm, like there's the fish bones on his arm. That's great.
But yeah.
I don't like this game. Like this one, like there's not
Okay,
much new.
this is
about it.
bad radio.
Sorry, Bastion, the Bastion one.
And I'm not putting all these.
Okay, well, Google it yourself, kids.
Hey.
Yeah.
I remember the old Zenyatta Nutcracker skin.
Yes, I still haven't gotten that one. I want that one so
Oh, I love
bad.
that one.
Mike, even I have it.
Yeah, I got the Sculliato.
Mike, I have it twice on two
You know what,
different
man? How about you
consoles.
just shut up?
Yeah, how about you get good?
I am. How good at Overwatch? Yeah.
All right,
And Marcus knows it's true too. Just
Marcus.
don't say anything because he doesn't want me to acknowledge.
Yeah, I am the best.
Shut up. No, you're not.
I've been playing Counter Strike. That's about it.
Counter Strike Snowball Offensive.
Yeah,
Was that
Yeah,
something I said last week? Yeah.
yeah,
it
it's
was.
about it.
Nice, good job, Mike.
Living life to the fullest.
Phyllis, yeah.
Yeah.
Phyllis? From
Fullest.
Film The Office?
No. All right. All right, we're gonna go into some news because
You mean some new?
Yeah.
It's only really one relevant.
okay, Nintendo Switch sales. Nintendo has announced that the Switch has surpassed 10 million sales in only 9 months after the initial launch. To put things into perspective, the Wii U sold about 13.5 million units since its launch in 2012.
Yeah.
That's the number until right now, right? Or so, give or take.
Yeah.
It's almost caught up.
Okay,
Isn't that hilarious?
that's a little bit.
I love that.
Hey, wait, did Nintendo come up with a console 5 years ago? Oh, wait.
They did.
They did. It was a ghost console. Danny Phantom.
Yep, so this is cool.
No,
for
no, no,
Nintendo.
no, no,
All right,
no, 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 no.
read, Mike. This is about your...
Oh wait, we're not talking about that.
Why you gotta rush? Chill. Anything to say, Marcus?
I think the Wii U is gonna come back.
Ah, yes,
For
yes.
sure.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna announce an exclusive for it. The
I'm
next
just
Zelda
hoping
game.
with this now, like put the 3DS to rest.
Right?
Like you put out the software that like it's at like 70 million or whatever, around there.
Yeah.
Come on, we don't need it anymore.
We don't need a
Trying
new
to play
one.
Pokemon on that thing's like overheating.
It really is, bro. This thing is... It's chugging. It's not...
Takes
it's
about
not
28
happening.
seconds to start up. On a 3D, this is on a 3DS XL, so I don't know how it is on the new 3DS.
Can you only imagine on the old 3DS? Like the little tiny one?
We should do a taste test.
Oh, my taste test?
What are you talking about?
Like,
You're gonna lick
test
the
them.
you're gonna
I said
lick the
taste, but I didn't mean...
Like a speed
Fucking
test?
sick animal.
I didn't mean literal
Lick the
taste.
3DS.
Okay, whatever. Next
It's like when people were licking the Switch cartridges.
Yeah. Have you done that?
No.
Why
Did you
would,
do it?
why would you even consider doing that?
Do it right now.
Plus, which game do you do it on? Like, do you do it on your
Arms,
favorite
obviously.
game, or do you do it on ARMS?
Obviously, it's ARMS.
Or Golf Story.
Or Splatoon. Get that ink.
Not Golf Story, that's a digital game.
Like, you can do
Story.
Splatoon
Caves
too.
something.
Taste that ink.
I was thinking about the other day, like, I didn't get Splatoon 2, but, like, I still want to play that single player.
I don't.
Random factoid of the day.
Nope, nobody cares.
The squids.
Yeah. Or the kids. Never know.
Mike, read the second piece of news.
I actually didn't even hear about this, so like I'm actually learning about this right now for you. So anyways, so Porky Games has announced a new Harry Potter RPG, that's a role-playing game for those who don't know, for mobile, titled Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. That's supposed to be by, right?
Yes.
Okay, developed by Jam City. I don't know, maybe it's called My Jam City, I don't know. Anyways, so the press release describes the game as follows. Along the way, players will participate in all the magical classes and activities they have come to love, like Defense Against the Dark Arts, Potions, Dueling Club, and more. Most of the iconic professors from the Harry Potter stories reprise their roles in the game. There is no release date attached to this title. So yeah, this is a thing that exists.
I just
Yay.
added it because
More
there was
more Harry Potter.
nothing that happened of relevance this weekend. You
That's
like
true.
Harry Potter, so there
I
you
do
go.
like Harry Potter. Thank you for putting it. I'm not even that interested. Like,
Oh, you don't want an RPG?
I've played a lot of Harry Potter games like this before, and like no, like they're fun for the first 5
Mike,
hours, but
this one is
eventually I just
for
get bored.
this one is for mobile.
Yeah, so
It'll be with you wherever you go.
wow, that's true. Just
True-
destroy my phone battery. In like
true
3
mobile
seconds.
freedom.
Are you gonna get this one,
If it's free, I'll probably download it. But
or if it's like $1?
nah.
But you paid
Classic
more.
mobile.
You paid more for your Harry Potter fan fiction.
I actually haven't. That is not true. I've never read a single fan fiction in my life.
I heard you like the one about that hat,
And Harry himself.
With the holes,
the sorting hat.
That boy.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Let's just move on. I don't like this anymore.
Does that hat play Quidditch?
Shockingly, yes.
Does it
Wait,
actually?
what?
It's a hat. It doesn't do anything except for
It talks.
Yes.
You can't just say it's a hat, and with it being a talking hat, and not have
not-
people believe that it could play a fake sport.
It's a hat, but it's not like it doesn't like walk around during the day or
Have you
anything.
played Quidditch? What
does
is
it
like
do?
for people who
No.
do Quidditch
Yeah, like
tournaments?
even at the school I go to, they do it. But
How? How do you do that?
you just
throw a ball
just
around?
running around on a broomstick looking like a dumb
Wait, really?
doorknob. Yeah, trust it's dumb. Go to YouTube, watch a video of it later.
Prefer not to.
Why do you make fun of people who play Quidditch?
Because it's like I love Harry Potter too, but like, come on, guys, like just stop. You're not even like just stop.
I can't believe we're putting people down like this.
Right?
I mean, people can do whatever they want, but like,
I don't know. You said Zelda has a good story, so
Yeah.
it does.
It doesn't.
It does.
Right? Tell me about the 2 DLCs. Then
Can we
the
just talk about the
stories in there.
timeline placement of Breath of the Wild? Like, I've been watching a lot of videos lately on this, and like,
Shut up.
I am fully into the theory that it unifies all the timeline at the end. But no one like it's not the biggest gaining traction story thing. So like, I don't know what to think.
So how does it put into the story that Link can wear all of Tingle's clothes in Breath of the Wild?
That's not canon. It's an Easter egg.
Then why is it in the game?
It's Easter egg.
I don't know about
It's just
that.
like they're like
I don't know
each.
about that.
You know the locations
I
have
don't
like
know about
names of
that.
former Zelda characters. Like those are all Easter eggs. They're not like legit things.
Like Eslo.
Yes, like that boy doesn't even exist in Breath of the Wild. So why would he have a name named after him? You
How
know?
come that game got shafted, man? Let's go back to Capcom, man.
They actually did a great job.
Let's
on that
get
game.
Capcom to make the next Zelda game and Nintendo to make the next Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Honestly, I'd be down. Jokes. Honestly, I'd actually be fine with Capcom making a 2D Zelda game. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons are, I'm pretty sure those are Capcom too, and like those were
They are.
really good games too. So let's give Capcom
Capcom.
Capcom its due diligence for its Zelda development.
Okay. Anything else you want to add? Oh, wait. No, you do not.
No, I'm good.
We're going to play a game. This game is
Our
called...
game.
Let's play a game.
This game is called NPD. NBG.
Did we have a name for it? That
I don't know.
the game
The
with that
game that
name
doesn't have a name.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
the name. The game that doesn't have a name. Perfect.
And, yeah.
Let's just remind everybody of the score currently. And for those who don't know, this game is when we guess the top 10 best-selling games of the month from the NPD data that's released every month. And so far we've done this 5 times. I've won 3 times. Matt's won twice. And now we will proceed to the 6th. and Matt's cheating.
I'm not cheating.
No, you're allowed to look.
I know, it's a joke. He always goes to GameSpot for me. Like, go to
It's the
Wikipedia,
first
bro.
one.
Bruh. You remember last time?
It's the first one.
I don't remember.
Mike, your elbows get like treading on my territory over here.
Well, I can't help myself. Yeah, look in December. Good job. It's November, you dolt.
You should have let him stay.
He's like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's like,
right.
no, Matt.
It's like when Matt gets Cuphead. They don't do digital.
Okami
Digital
HD.
only.
What's the game that came out that nobody
They
played?
do digital, like, but for the games that are listed that are also in retail, and also it depends on whether or not the publisher wants to give their digital numbers. It's like Nintendo never does.
Did you say doo-doo?
Do.
He said doo-doo.
All right, let's start this game.
You could guess the second game. I'm pretty sure that's on the list.
This is only for the top 10. So it's first person get 3 wrong.
Who's first?
Yep.
Am I first?
Sure.
All right,
Since
perfect.
I'm dominating.
I'm
apparently,
first.
So. I wonder which game you're going to say first.
Call of
This is
Duty
a tough
World War
one.
II.
Wow.
It's not on the list. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
It
okay.
is.
We all looked at each other.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, okay. Something went wrong,
It's number 1.
obviously. Easy.
So, there you go.
Ease.
Wait, Need for Speed Payback came out on
We
3DS?
acknowledged this last time, remember?
Yeah.
Because look,
Oh, yeah.
Mario Party the Top 100 came out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Right below it.
Oh, yeah.
Screwed it up. All right, Mike.
Battlefront 2.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
The one that came out in like 2002 or whatever?
Yes, that one.
It was
The
2005.
OG for the
2005.
PS. Is it 1 or 2? I don't remember.
It's on the list at number 2.
Nice.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it did well, but
You're
apparently
kidding?
it did. Stories were on like Reset Era and whatnot. People were saying it's about like 50% less than what Star Wars Battlefront 1 was doing.
Wow. I'm
Still a
actually
big
very
franchise.
I'm very surprised,
And
honestly.
it is on
yeah.
sale right now on PSN for like almost half off, I think. So
Really?
they're trying to like get it out the door. I think like the wording of it like hurt the game.
It did. It
at
really
first,
did.
But I think it'll at least it probably not losing money. It's doing well, but it's not doing as well as they would have wanted.
Yeah.
And I think with them like discounting the game, they'll probably make up for a lot. And like the internet is, people will probably or not forgive,
Yeah.
but they'll forget and
Yeah.
they'll just continue.
Yeah.
They'll probably buy it eventually.
Honestly, yeah, the vast minority, the what's it called? The
Vocal
vocal
minority.
minority, yeah, they definitely made it seem like the game was doing poorly than it was, but like at the end of the day, I mean, it's Star Wars. It's gonna sell no matter what.
This is true. Continue.
It's you.
It's you.
Oh, right, yes. I'm gonna go with Need for Speed Payback.
For
Need
3DS.
for Speed Payback. Didn't really hear a lot about Need for Speed Payback. It's a popular franchise. Took a little bit of break. You think it would crack the top 10? And it
It
did.
did. Yeah. I know this guy's like
It's at number 8.
Oh
shit.
wow.
Continue, Michael.
Number 8.
Question for you, Marcus. I'm not 100% sure how they do it, but like with the Pokemon games, how do they handle those? Or is it one game?
It's 2 separate ones.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 separate
Oh.
games.
That's annoying. Because I'm like, do I guess? Which one do I guess?
You maybe you don't want to guess either of them.
Maybe. I'm going to go with Ultra Moon because that's one you got.
You're going with Ultra Moon.
Yes.
Pokemon, popular title. I myself got Ultra Sun.
Damn it!
Ultra Moon. Yeah, I was the one that like tipped it over. 'Cause Ultra Moon is on the list, but at number 11.
I hate myself.
That's actually really funny.
Mike has 1 strike.
Nice. I'm gonna go with Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Lego
PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch.
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Yeah.
Still, you need to get that game. Which is
Did
why
you not get it?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I know. There's too much going on.
Oh, yeah.
Hell of a year.
It's true.
Not on the list at all.
What, really?
No, we're not even in the top 20.
That
Nice.
doesn't surprise me.
Continue.
Let's think about this for a
You
second.
guys have only gotten 2 of the top 10.
Like, it was Black Friday in December, so like probably a lot of games sold that came out earlier this year. So with that in mind, I'm going to go with a favorite of yours, sir, Mr. Wolfenstein 2.
The New Colossus
Colossus.
is on the list at number 17.
Oh God, I hate myself so much.
That's strike 2. It didn't make the top 10 last time either.
I'm gonna
I
go
want this game
with
to do well. So, oh yeah, go.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA 5
Oh please no! I would literally kill myself. if it was
is on the list at number 13.
What?
Yeah, it didn't break. Well, in a time like this, where everything is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's higher than it was the last time, because it's been not getting in the top 10 for a little while now, but I would suspect for it to be next
I have a
month
next guess, Mike.
or this month. So, Mike, if you get this wrong, you lose.
Yeah, this is true.
And it's tied for the end of the year. Well, for the end of this until November at least.
Stop cheating. What
I'm
are you
not
doing?
cheating. This is a list I made for myself. It doesn't count as cheating.
But hang on. I need to see this.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. This is my personal mind. This is like looking into my mind. That's
Mike
cheating.
put Football Manager on there.
I did not.
You did.
Football Manager.
You did. I saw it.
You want to bet?
Yeah, look.
I'll show you after, and I'll show you that it's not there. Anyways, my guess for this potentially game losing situation is
You're like the Patriots.
my
You're
good
cheating.
buddy Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey is not on the list in the back half, but it is in the front
Yeah,
half.
he's getting predictable. I
Damn.
knew that.
At number 6.
Nice.
That does not include digital sales.
That's impressive.
So it could be higher
Could be.
than the other 3. Or other 5.
Not you.
Do I lose if I get this wrong?
You
right,
got
no.
a second strike.
I'm gonna go with
Doesn't he have 2 strikes?
He's
No.
1 strike. You have 2 strikes.
Right.
FIFA 17. No, 18. Sorry.
FIFA.
Go
Apologies.
FIFA 17.
Apologies. My apologies.
18. Soccer, popular sport, football is on the list at number 7.
Mike.
Wow.
This is what they call match point
Yep. For the second time in a row.
in tennis.
See, I see that Sonic Forces right there, but I'm like, did that game really sell that well? It's a big game. It's a pretty big franchise, but like, I don't know.
Just go with Football Manager.
I am going to go with thinking.
Can't have dead air. In
This is not
5,
dead air.
4,
You really gonna give me this timeline?
3,
Really?
2,
NBA 2K18.
NBA 2K18, number 4.
Oh.
Of course, NBA 2K is always.
So what have we said so far? There's one which was
You guys got Call of Duty, Star Wars, NBA, Mario, and FIFA, and Need for Speed.
All right. I'm gonna go with.
What are you gonna go with? Tell me.
I'm gonna go with.
You guys are missing like 4 games.
Yeah. Well. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold.
I'm colding too.
What? All right.
stop touching me.
This year, okay, Nintendo came out with a few games. Currently blanking at this current moment. It's fine.
Give them time.
Assassin's Creed Origins. I was gonna go with a Nintendo game, but
Assassin's Creed Origins, number 3.
oh
Fuck. That was more
high up there.
shit, we're fucking
People love
out
Egypt.
here.
People love Egypt.
I heard that game was fantastic.
You haven't played it yet.
Neither have I.
Damn it, that was my next.
Get pyramids and mummies.
Okay.
Come on, Mike. Bring it home.
All right.
For
So
me.
I remember last month, Middle Earth: Shadow of War was number 1, I believe.
It was.
And knowing that, and knowing it was Black Friday, probably some sales, maybe people bought it. I don't know. This is my last resort. Middle Earth: Shadow of War.
It did make the list again at number 12. So you lose.
Woo!
Matt gets point number 3.
Yeah,
tying it.
I'm gonna go update it right now.
Damn it.
And so the list from 10 to 1. Number 10, Pokemon Ultra Sun.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
Oh, that's amazing.
9, Destiny 2.
That was gonna be my next one.
8, Need for Speed Payback. 7, FIFA 18.
Wait, I said. Oh no, I got that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Continue.
7, FIFA 18. 6, Super Mario Odyssey. 5, Madden NFL 18.
That was gonna be another one of mine.
4, NBA. 3, Assassin's Creed. 2, Star Wars. 1, Call of Duty.
Mike, you just got.
If I had said Ultra Sun, this game would have been totally different. Like,
It wouldn't have. All my guesses have been right so far.
you got one wrong, sir. But maybe you hear that Ultra Sun is right, and you're like, oh, maybe I say Ultra Moon, and maybe you say Ultra Moon. And then you get it wrong, and then I win, because I'm awesome.
But you're not, because you're lost.
Shut up.
Wrecked.
We
All right.
could have counted those. No, we couldn't. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. I was going to say nothing. Never mind. It wouldn't have mattered.
They should be the same game.
Nope.
I think I should get that.
Nope.
They're 2 different SKUs.
Two different. What about the dual pack? That's one SKU.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the list.
Shut up. Yeah.
MPD also doesn't. Whenever I don't know if this counts, but for bundles, like if you get like a PS4, it comes with Call of Duty. It doesn't count that Call of Duty as a sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because it's digital, no?
No, it's not.
No, even if it's a physical copy, like the Switches that come with Splatoon or whatever, they don't go towards the Splatoon sales.
I guess that makes sense. It's harder to track.
Not really. Fucking idiot. All right, I'm ending it there.
Kills are long.
What time is it in terms of the recording? You're just like
Yeah, we're
I
good.
want to disown you. I want to
Do it.
and disown you.
Guys, thank you so much for everything.
Last one of the year.
Last one of the year. Merry
See you in,
Christmas.
like,
And
3
then
weeks.
next year, probably first show back next year, we can do our favorite games of this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Already? I haven't even played half the game.
That's why you're going on break.
Literally.
But you know what's funny? I'm working 45 hours next week. So I'm on break, but I'm not on break.
Air quotes break.
Air quotes break, yeah.
Yeah.
45 hours, like that's not even like an exaggeration.
We'll each rank our top 5. And there you go.
Okay.
Then make a list.
Check it twice.
Gonna find out
Who's
which
not
games were
here?
bad and which ones are nice.
Nice.
Anyway, from all of us here at the Nothing But Games podcast, we'd like to thank you.
At PBS. What does
Yeah,
Bob
thanks for
Ross say
listening
when he
to you
signs
guys.
off?
Yeah, thanks for
What
listening.
does Bob Ross say when he signs off?
He says, "God bless," and then
Does
what's
a
it
weird
called?
hand motion.
Yeah, I don't know what
like
he does.
a semi-wave thing
Yeah,
with
I don't know.
opening his hand.
He doesn't use his thumb. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
Feliz Navidad.
Happy Happy Hanukkah. That's a
Whatever
thing
whatever
going
y'all
on, right?
celebrate,
Kawanza.
have fun celebrating it.
Yes, exactly.
Spend some time with your
Drink
familia.
eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate eggnog.
I've never had it.
Get super happy.
Really?
No.
Don't waste your time. It's not that
It's
great.
disgusting. Don't do it.
Maybe it's
No,
better with alcohol,
it's
but you
coming.
wouldn't know.
I
You
wouldn't
have
know.
you have like a third eye right now, so I don't know about you. What you find disgusting.
Well, we're gonna see you back in 2018, possibly the first or second week, depends.
Or third,
Follow us on Twitter
fifth.
and
We should probably start keeping up with that Twitter
NBG
page.
NBG community.
I don't follow
what
that
it is?
account. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know you do. Not even our members can follow that account. It is
Nice.
MBG Community at MBG Community.
Just gonna double check here because
Yeah,
what
it's
is?
been a while since we've tweeted, I believe.
I don't don't
yeah,
have access to this.
May 22nd. Good job, guys. 10 out of 10. One follower, you know. It's,
Mike, this is supposed to be you who manages that account.
was it? Was that my Was that
Yeah.
my deal? Okay. Well, hey, look, it's all about me. Yay.
All right, and
All right.
talk about that later, guys.
Bye.
Take care. Enjoy. Email us. Tell us your favorite games of 2017. See you in 2018. Take care.
The year of the dog.
Yeah.
Woof.
Woof.
Woof.